Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is fight night, and we got myself on the right-hand side playing against Teddy. We have a yellow hybrid Venusmon deck versus my blue flare, which is currently my pet project. I love blue flare. Yes, I do know that I just straight up lose to Melga, but it's fun, and I believe in the deck, so we're gonna go ahead and see how this goes. I'm gonna hatch here the Upa going into the Madoki. Currently sitting at 4 memory off the TK, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a Greymon for 4, revealing top 4 and only getting the male bird. Unfortunate, but at least I got something. And it looks like I'm gonna play the Sworjo here. Sworjo is such a good card. I think people forget how good this card is. But Patamon's gonna swing here, hits into the Jelly, and going ahead and play the Zoe here, getting the oh my goodness, I always forget the other hybrid's name. The other yellow hybrid, level 4 hybrid, and he's gonna play the TK card here, setting me to 3. I'm gonna raise the Madoki. I'm gonna swing with the Greymon. It does hit into a Cody. There's no real reason why I need to continue swinging here, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the male bird to drop the Kiriha. And I don't want to give him extra memory, which is why I don't swing with the Madoki. He's gonna go into the Sala and the raising. And most likely here he's just going to drop Evo into some more hybrids. Yep. Goes into that level 4 there. Going to 1. And it looks like he's going to swing at security here. It does hit into a 5k, which does let him survive. Which is the Decker Greymon. Or the... Yeah, the Deckermon? The Decker... Yeah, Decker Greymon, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and hatch here. Go into the Jellymon and see exactly what I can do. I need to stun him, so I'm gonna go ahead and swing here, strip the sources off Sworjo. I do hit into the Shako. I didn't expect seeing that from this deck. I guess it's an additional form of recovery. And I'm gonna go ahead and play the Howling to stun it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Evo into the male bird. And he does go to 4 off the Cody. So he's going to raise the Sala, he's going to swing at security. It does die hitting the Greymon, which obviously is not good for me since he does get to recover. But I am kind of happy. Actually, no, there's no reason to be happy there. So it looks like he wants to Evo into the TK card, which is kind of surprising. He's going to Evo into the Kaze, swing here. It does hit into the Plasma Cannon, which I am able to bounce back. And there's no real reason why I should bounce the other guy since... he do the same exact thing, which is gonna Evo again into it. At least the other guy's stunned. So he's gonna go ahead and swing. It does hit into the Greymon, which does end up surviving, and all he needs is 2 more memory. So he's gonna play the yellow memory boost to pass turn, revealing the 4 to get the Shako. And yeah, things are looking pretty grim for me. Although I do have now 3 bodies. Hopefully I have a Metal Greymon in hand. I can actually most likely win this turn if that is the case. So let's see here exactly what I can do. I do apologize for the glare, but we did see that it is a male Birdmon, since I did raise it from the raising area. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing with the male bird, tapping Sworjo to strip the sources. I do hit into the Kazi, which is the same DP level, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that. I'm thinking here what I want to swing with. I feel like there's really no reason why I need to keep Madoki alive. I just lose next turn, so I really need to get the Gray Metal Greymon, because right now I don't have Metal Gray, and I need to swing with him. So I'm going to swing draw off of the Upa, and I do hit into the option card, which is insane. He does only have 2, so he has to put 1 back in my security. So he's going to put Male Digimon, which saves my life here. Now I have to make sure that I stun both of these Digimon, and there's no way he can actually kill me. This is pretty insane for me. I didn't realize that this was probably possible. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Blazing Memory Boost here, revealing top 6. I do hit the Metal Greymon along with any other piece I need, which is going to be the Greymon, which I don't need, but why not? And so putting the metal in hand, I'm going to go ahead and hard play him for 3, tapping Kiriha to get out the Greymon and the Mailbird to stun both. And now things are looking really good for me. I have a Metal Gray out, the Madoki, he can't pop the, the memory boost. He's going to go into the Salin raising. And yeah, things are looking pretty rough for Teddy here. He could Evo over the TK, swing over the Madoki, but it looks like he's gonna play the reinforcing, putting the dual tamer on top of security. I'm gonna go ahead and hatch, go into the Gauss and raising. And like I said, things are looking really good. I'm gonna swing unsuspended since he has 2 or more Digimon, stunning the Kaze. I hit the tamer, I knew which was gonna be in there, right? And I'm thinking about exactly how I can play him. I don't have hybrid in hand, not that I can see actually. So, and it looks like I'm gonna go ahead and go into a. Looks like I'm eyeing the Decker here. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and Evo for the Decker into 4-2. And then effective Decker, I can add a blue flare underneath, which I'm gonna add the Greymon, which allows me to restand once more. Before swinging into him, actually though, I'm gonna actually swing with the Madoki to get the draw. And it does hit into a Venus. I'm gonna swing once more, restand. It hits into the Susano, Armor Purge, and swing for game. And that is how I got extremely lucky in that match, in that game, and won. Let's see if I can close it out though. So my pony here, Teddy's gonna have me start going first. I'm gonna hatch the Upa and just hard play the Blazing. Unfortunately, I don't hit the Kiriha, but I do hit the Decker and the Decker, which is not the best, but at least I hit 2 targets, I guess. He's gonna play the TK, going to 1, getting the Rookie, which it looks like he was missing. So going to the Patamon and raising. And playing the yellow memory boost to set me to 2 here. He's gonna grab the Kaze. Yeah, he's gonna grab the Kaze. Shouts out to the floral set right there that Teddy's rocking. And I'm gonna go ahead and just play another Blazing. I feel like I'm gonna just set him to 3 anyways, getting 2 memory boosts on the board, plus my Kiriha, plus my Greymon. It's pretty good. So setting Teddy to 3. And weirdly enough, things are looking really good for me. I just found a ton of pieces from my deck. And that's what Blue Flare needs. And he's gonna go ahead and hard play the Kaze. Oh my god. What does he have in his hand? So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Metal Greymon to stun the board and for 3 and swing for 2 checks here. It does hit into a Venus. The waifu tax is hitting. Save both materials and just hard play the Sword Joe here. Now if he doesn't want to give me 2 extra memory, he's gonna have to evolve the Kaze. So let's see what Teddy wants to do here. Looks like it goes into a yellow memory boost. Going down to 1, it looks like he does get the 1 of Jet here. And this is during the tournament here that we have at DXN. This is like round 2, I believe. And it looks like he evolves over Kaze into the Jet. And as he's evolving, I'm telling him, you know, it's not for 1, right? He does have to pay the tax since he doesn't have the tamer underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap Kiriha to get the 2 swings here with the Metal Gray. It does die into the Shaco. Metal Gray is not gonna live any of these games, so which is okay. I end up saving the sources anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Decker, popping the boost to send my opponent back to his 3, drawing 2 off the Decker, of course. And looks like he's gonna raise the Pata here, popping the boost to go to 5. Going into Rapid, which does delete my 5k. And funny enough, I'm like, wait, what does Rapid do again? Just because I had spent such a long time making sure that the DP is there. And he does gain the 1 memory off of the Pata, and I do save the Decker. It does hit into the Metal Gray, but he does have Armor Purge, so going back to the Pata. Teddy here currently sitting at 2 memory, and just going and playing the TK Kari, which is really good here. And it looks like I forget about the Sword Joe memory. Do I forget? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we got that straightened out there. Going to the Gauss, playing the Decker here for 5, drawing 3 cards. Looks like I'm going to pop the boost here. And go into the Decker, the Metal Decker here for the 4. And then effect, I'm going to stun the Jet here. So Patamon is unsuspended now. And yeah, Teddy here at 3 memory. He's gonna swing at security, hits into a blazing memory boost, which is really good for me. Teddy has some pretty good tamers on the board though, although it's hard to say because the TK Kari is kind of useless right now since I'm at 3 and he's at 4, I believe. So he's gonna go ahead and play the TK, getting the Sala, recovering 1. And now I'm gonna raise my Venusmon here. I'm gonna swing at security, tapping Sword, strip of sources, drop off Upa. It does hit into another tamer, which is really not good for me. Now he's gonna be gaining 2 memory off of that next turn. And I really don't want to swing here. I don't want to give him an extra 2 memory. So really thinking here what I should do. I need to stun the board, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap Kiriha to JK. Debating here whether I should play the Metal Greymon. The question is, do I want to spam the board? I'm also afraid of Death X. Death X is a really good card. I forgot that card existed for a minute. And it looks like I am going to go and play the Metal Gray here for 3, bringing the 2 sources out, 1 from hand and 1 from Kiriha, stun both. The question is, do I swing into the Pata? Giving me the guaranteed 2 Digimon out on the board. They're both stunned. It's pretty good for me, just because of the Sorojo proc and the, Blue Flare needs everything to be 2 Digimon to activate. So I'm gonna go ahead and play another Sorojo, and then going and playing the Madoki here, and he's gonna go to 5. So now both Digimon are stunned. He's at 5 memory. He has a ton of tamers. Even if he were to pop and go into all hybrids here, he doesn't have game because he needs 6 memory exactly. Madoki stopping him actually for that. And if he wants to pop Madoki, he's gonna have to go into another rapid. Let's see here what Teddy's gonna end up doing. And yeah, Teddy's gonna go actually into the rapid, killing the selecting 3 Digimon, I believe is what he's telling me. Killing the Madoki and minus 5k on the arrest. Currently sitting at 1 memory. He does have access to the yellow memory boost, which he does pop, going to 3 memory. Evolving over the TK into a Kaze. Looks like he's gonna swing into the Metal Gray. I do get my sources back. And is he gonna deny me my 4 extra memory here? And he is not. He's gonna go ahead and play that 8 cost option, which is the insane one. He's gonna put the Venusmon on top and then pop the other guy. And the armor purge does happen, but it ends up dying anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the Jellymon and raising here. I am at 10 memory. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Decker here for 5, drawing 4 cards. The question is, can I survive an extra turn? I have just recovered another card, which is really good. The only fortunate part now is that TK Kari is going to activate. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the Greymon here, getting the Metal Gray back from trash since I do have a Kiriha in play already. I have that option. I'm gonna tap Kiriha to get the Greymon and male Birdmon here. Send my opponent to his 3, but I'm gonna stun the board. So now the name of the game is, how many turns do I have left before I die? Can I win? Can I stall him out until I have enough bodies to pretty much just win? So he's gonna swing into with the Salad. It does hit the Venusmon, and funny enough, the Salad does not die. So yeah, this is just like blue hybrid versus yellow hybrid all over again. Evolves into the Shaco here, going to 2, recovering 1. Yeah, when I first saw that in his deck, I was like, what? This is kind of crazy. And he's gonna go into the Venusmon, passing his 3. Unfortunately, the Sorojo effects don't proc. And Venus is a very annoying card. Very good card. So I'm going to go ahead and raise the Jelly here. I'm going to swing and stun the Venus, which he actually informs me right now that I can do since it has a -1. So none of the 1 attacking abilities proc. So, yep, and very unfortunate. But it does make sense. So, thinking here, how am I going to wipe this board right now or clear this board? And I do that just by playing a Death X for free. So I'm going to go ahead and de-digivolve the board, pretty much wipe everything out, and then the Venus gets de-digivolved into the Jet. And now I just have to stun the Jet by playing the Howling. And like I said before, how many times do I have to stall out in order to win here? And I'm going to play another Sword Joe, setting him to 4, and then he'll go to actually just to 5 because of the TK Kari. So, not TK Kari, I'm sorry, Tyan Kari. Tyan Sora? I think it's Tyan Sora. So currently sitting at 5 memory Teddy here. I have 3 Sword Joes out. And I'm assuming he's running out of hybrids. I mean, it looks like he's going to evolve into another Venusmon. That just means that I have to wait a whole nother turn. And I am terrified at that moment that he drops a Death X on me. Because it most definitely will be for free. So Teddy here sitting at 1 memory. And it looks like he's going to give up a Digimon to let it die here, a hybrid. And it looks like he's going to do just that. He's going to evolve into the Kaze and it just dies off of the Death X ability. So I'm going to hatch here, Upa, go into the Gauss. I'm going to swing with Death X, tap Sword Joe to strip its sources. And yeah, there's really, I still can't do anything because of the Venus, so I have to survive 1 more turn. So here it looks like I'm going to go ahead and Digivolve into Decker, going to 1, playing Ice Wall to go to 0, and let's see what I have here. Looks like I'm eyeing the Decker. Yeah, evoing for 2 into the Decker to Digivolve and setting my opponent to 3, and then he goes to 4 off of the tie. So my thought process is if he Death X's me, the Decker lives, and it goes back to a Metal Gray. He has 2 Digimon on the field, so he's gonna go ahead and swing. He does lose 2 memory, hitting a Gauss and security. Evos for another 2, and sitting at 0 memory. Let's see what Teddy can do here. Does he have another Venus? He doesn't. He goes into the Shaco here, and I actually inform him that I'm actually gonna go to 10 off of 3 Sword Joes. Death X will proc killing the Shaco, which he did end up forgetting about. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think this is where I need to win. So I'm gonna swing with the Greymon. Does hit into a Kaze, save that. Swim with the Decker, hits into a TK Kari, hits into the option. Fortunately enough for me, he only has 2 security left. And I'm gonna swing with the Decker here. Hits into a Cody, swing with the Death X here, and then I just have hybrid for game. So yeah, and that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new EX03 videos coming out soon. See ya!